right, good morning. Vlog episode number 3, a little after 5 a.m. Across the river here on the Jersey side of Manhattan. That's actually really nice. This is what I'm looking at. Beautiful. So I come out here every morning and I blend my coffee in my blender down here. All right, and I do it. I blend my coffee so I don't wake up Sleeping Beauty in the other room, aka former Red Sox superstar Pat Light. Just so I can make sure we keep the peace in the house. I blend everything out here. I do a blend of heavy cream and butter in my coffee, and when you blend it up, it just gets really frothy. Sprinkle some cinnamon on the top. It's beautiful. Amazon, turn on the reading room. Nice. Okay, so the second thing I do every single day after I brew my coffee is I come in and I play the guitar a little bit. So we always pop in here and go through some finger exercises. I learned my first song the other day. I learned Wonderwall by Oasis, and right now I'm working on Imagine by John Lennon. I really just started playing legitimately, like probably right when quarantine started. So, and we're a couple months deep on that right now. My biggest issue is going into the G chord, which is 4 strings. It's pinky down here. There's a couple ways to play it, I think. But the way I've been taught here is 4 different strings. Okay, which is fine to get to there, and then I'll switch to like a C. But getting back to the G is an absolute son of a B. Just 4 strings, and it just takes my pinky and ring finger are just they're not as efficient, so it's a challenge for me, and that's my biggest holdup with Imagine. Once I get that down, I'll have Imagine down really good, and then maybe I'll play it for you. Okay, so the third thing that I do every single morning is I pop down here on the couch in this exact spot, because you can see New York City and a nice sunrise from the window. And I always pick up whatever book that I'm reading, and I read this for 30 minutes, sometimes as long as an hour, but probably more like 45 on most days. Let's get cracking. So sometimes, especially during this quarantine, I like to come out for these really early morning walks. Right now it's like 6:45. I just finished up my workout. And the purpose of these walks are to get myself to be hyper-focused for the day. I have a goal that I always set. My monthly goal this month is to get 3,500 webinar views. This vlog is very much a part of how I'm trying to build awareness about these these upcoming webinars. So today, really what I want to focus on is building awareness for the vlog, the webinars. So if you're watching this right now, I've done a pretty good job, at least to some degree. So yeah, so what I'll do on these walks is I'll just really try to focus. I'll basically repeat over and over again to myself what I need to focus in on the day, basically trying to make my subconscious mind always be focused on one thing. I don't think there's, as far as like driving productivity, efficiency, revenue, results, being hyper focused on one thing is ridiculously important. So throughout this walk, I'm gonna crush this water, and I'm gonna basically be repeating over and over again to myself, how can I get 3,500 views, developing a social media plan strategy of sorts for this, and we'll see what happens. All right, so we just finished showering. It's about 8 a.m. Time to get to work now here on Sunday. And what I definitely want to touch on here is the importance of dressing nicely every single day, called the power of nice clothes. And really what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to become the person that I'm striving to become in the future. So for example, I have revenue goals, I have lifestyle goals, I have, where I want to live goals. I imagine what that person, what I'm doing in the future. And one of the things is what I'm wearing. And what my favorite clothing company in the world right now is Lululemon. So every single morning when I wake up or when I finish everything that I'm doing, I slap on some nice Lululemon shirt. I got some Lulu pants here. And then I always put on the nicest white kicks here, because anytime I see somebody in white shoes, white sneakers, it always looks like that person's really wealthy, really well off, doing really successful, doing things really nicely. So I want to become that person. So I am becoming that person. So every day I lotion up. I smell really nice. I put lotion in my hair, or a product in my hair to control this absolute savage quarantine mess right now. And for the rest of the day now, I feel really good. I feel like a successful person. I feel like the person I'm trying to become, and I can produce on that level as well. And that's the entire goal behind dressing nicely and trying to elevate yourself as a human being. All right, so far today we have done a couple of things, mainly here on the computer. So we're starting to get the goal setting workshop ready for the 4A Health Club members. That's going to be the course in June coming out. So we're getting that all set. I just went in here and kind of created the infrastructure behind all that, set up the settings, the course logos and stuff like that. And we're going to we'll slowly add on to that as time goes. My current plan is June 11th will be the release date for that. So stay tuned, all club members. All right, what else have I done today? Oh yeah, so we're working to put together a virtual training workshop for 4A TV. Some of the club members are helping me out with that, and a couple of the members who I think have been particularly awesome at virtual training. So stay tuned for that. This week we're getting that set up. And what was the other thing I did today? Oh yeah, I'll show you. So over here on the computer, we have a new workshop that we're going to do here for the club members called Surprise and Delight. And it is, in fact, a surprise. We're going to do it here this week. I'm thinking Thursday or Friday. Get everybody involved and talk about some really important stuff, career development stuff. So stay poised, club members, coming at you this week.